This video is sponsored by Amazon Coins. Amazon Coins is a digital currency that you can use for in-game purchases on apps found in the Amazon App Store, just like Epic 7. With Amazon Coins, you'll rack up huge discounts, up to 20% off. With Sylvan Sage Vivian finally being released after such a long time, you might consider topping off your Mystic medals the next time you shop with Amazon Coins. You can also try downloading and playing Epic 7 on Windows 11 through the Amazon App Store. However, this feature is currently only available in the US. Amazon Coins are currently available in the United States, the UK, Germany, France, Japan, Italy, Spain, and Australia. Use my link found in the description below to support me and the channel while getting these great discounts in your next in-game purchase. The link will also provide you with step-by-step instructions on getting the Amazon App Store and Epic 7 installed on your device. Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. This is going to be Summer's Disciple of Alexa showcase, her specialty change for a Wyvern 13 one-shot. This one-shot is realistically the same one I've been running for a really long time. Now, for a while I, converted to the REM dual attack type team, and then I went back to the cigarette one, but when SC Alexa came out, one of my Twitch viewers, Solidus, he was telling me that, hey, you know what, just swap her, she's even better, or well, I would say it's about the same as cigarette, but in my comp she's actually faster than my cigarette. My cigarette used to be in this slot on rage set. I converted the gear onto Disciples Alexa, and this team is really solid. So the last summer hero that needs a skin, honestly, Clarissa, please. And then my Wyvern 13 one shot is gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna demonstrate the run here. I'm gonna turn off this actually so you guys can see the HP. This run is one turn faster than cigarette if I get lucky. If I don't get lucky, it is the same speed as cigarette. Like minus and plus the S3 animations on each. I didn't really do the calculation on how many frames was on cigarette's S3 animation versus Alexa's. But let me just kind of walk through the mechanics here. With the new Alexa, she gets a CR boost on the S1, so a dual attack from Singelica, if we could land the Death Break, of course. Dual attack on the Singelica will push Alexa forward, giving... Okay, we got the Death Break. Giving a turn that's quicker than the cigarette, because if you look at the turn cycling there, Clarissa would have gotten a turn before cigarette would go, but now my Alexa jumps forward, and actually she just... Oh, I think I'm gonna miss the kill on this one, the one shot, but Clarissa still finishes off. So realistically, that's the same speed in terms of turns as a cigarette one. I'm gonna see if I can get some good RNG. So because of how Alexa's S3 works, the more debuffs that you land, the higher the damage. So because my Corinne has the right amount of effectiveness, I didn't land any bleed at all. If I did have like I think 2 bleeds, it was the requirement, 2 bleed and a defense break, or 2 bleed, defense break, and 1 attack down from Singelica, then I believe the one shot is guaranteed. But let me just run this one more time. So slightly quicker with a bit of RNG, like I said, and if it's not the quick kill, it's technically the same amount of turns for the cigarette. In fact, I think it's still faster no matter what, because cigarette has to trigger her animation twice. In terms of her S2 and then into the S3. Well, actually no, she doesn't have to S2 actually. Yeah, there you go. I got 2 bleeds, so this one should kill. Let's just see. This one should be a one-shot kill, skipping the Clarissa turn. There you go. So that's a pretty fast run. The consistency, of course, it is reliant on the Corinne landing the defense break, so realistically 85% chance of succeeding. I will show the gear and the stats. I did have to readjust some artifacts to make this kind of work, because she doesn't defense pen as high as someone like a cigarette. With enough debuff, she has almost up to 100% defense pen. But relatively speaking, if you remember my cigarette video, my cigarette had like 65 effect. So like she was doing some bleeds on the dual attack and stuff like that. This is the stats I have her on. Again, like I said, I have decommissioned my cigarette. I'll just quickly like get there. So you can see there, she's not really on anything anymore. Maybe in back when we do what is it called? Advent side story, she might have a play because she's been pretty useful for multiple Advent side stories. But anyway, so this is the Alexa, self-imprinted of course, and I had these skill enhanced back when I used to do slow Wyvern farming. So if you are a player that isn't able to do a one-shot yet, let's say you are a beginner or maybe mid-game or trying to get into Wyvern one-shot, if you're on Wyvern 13, I have old Wyvern 13 videos where Alexa was my prime damage dealer, and with her specialty change, I think she brings a lot of value to the team. So highly recommend like building her. If you're not doing the one shot, if you are doing the one shot, this one's kind of scuffed. This could be way better. This was the only pen set gears that I had that wasn't on a PvP hero. Anyways, I think that she's really high value to build. If you don't have any other way to kill Wyvern, or you kind of new, definitely build her. And then like I said, because she's free, so instead of like investing in a cigarette, you now know that Alexa can be your one-shotter, which is really good. Kind of walk you through the skill tree. I actually over invested in the skill tree. If you're just doing for the Wyvern one shot, there's some things that you don't need to do. You don't need to do what's it called, cold edge. Cold edge is an S2 unless you're doing a slower one shot. Glistening summer spike, you don't need this cooldown effect either. There are a couple things I don't need. You can increase the attack. You want this courage rune. This one you don't need. The health rune you don't need. Critical hit damage you want. Of course you want to min-max all the stats there. Attack of all ally increase is very strong, because this actually helped me alleviate some of the damage I required on the other heroes to actually become effective. This one is Fell, the S1, increased combat readiness by 10%. So very nice to have. This is a very good skill. This is what gives her that skipping turn with Singelica, bring her in a dual attack, and then therefore you could potentially, again with enough debuffs, you could potentially kill it. Now when I say enough debuffs, yeah, this one you definitely want. Increases the damage dealt by the target's max health, so it's like a mini Daydream Joker effect here. A 5% one plus a 3% on the Daydream Joker. So you definitely want that. Some things to note is that this gear could be more min-maxed. Okay, so she doesn't need the effectiveness here, but there's nothing to roll in terms of the substat there. So it could be more min-maxed. If I get the right pieces, I can make her stronger, definitely. If I can make her stronger, she'll have a way easier kill. Like I might not even need that extra debuff, alright? So that's just to say. And then also if your Corinne is invested, maybe your S2 is max molded, or maybe your S3 is max molded. Mine is not. Okay, mine is not. So to be able to kill still, I have 70 effect, that's enough. You need 65 minimum. I did 90 some pretty copium gear, but in my opinion necessary for my one shot here. On a pen set has enough effect. The right tuning, because I have an extra warhorn for her. If you don't have the warhorn, you have to figure out the speed tuning, unfortunately. Some free to play gear. What else was there? Clarissa never changed since she was useful for my one shot. I would say that Clarissa is definitely a higher investment hero to get to one shot. You definitely want the imprint wide, so everyone gets the benefit of it. I have min-maxed this, and Hysteria has another 10% damage. I don't believe, like with Alexa's like SC buff, you get that like 3% more attack. It's useful with the Warhorn I have on Corinne, also helpful there. The viewer I mentioned before, Solidus, he actually runs his plus 30 Warhorn onto Corinne when he's not playing like PvP or whatever, not using hand guy. So there's that play as well you could do. You get more damage out of that if you have a maxed Warhorn on your Corinne in my slot. And the last one is the Singelica, not much different except that when I made the videos before, it used to be slower because Singelica got a speed buff in terms of the Soul Weaver adjustments. Attack release, of course, necessary, and I don't think I need to really like worry about 90ing this piece. I think the speed tuning is fine right now on broken sets. 200 ER is the minimum, so that he doesn't strip and push you back. And then I have her on the water gun, so increasing the effectiveness just for the heck of it. I mean, it's not really necessary, but the increasing attack 5%. I used to run her on Midnight Bloom because I needed my Corinne to be self-imprinted, not release. And there was all this other kind of stuff. So being able to run the water gun artifact on mine when I don't need Midnight Bloom for my setup, it's just a higher increase. So definitely, I think if I start rolling more like PvE gear, like especially pen set, especially the boot. Like if you have an attack boot on pen set, like realistically, depending on the rules, it may be only usable on like LQC at the moment, but I'm definitely willing to like kind of invest and make her work a bit better to try to get the one shot without the extra debuff, so that my Wyvern is faster, right? Like I said, it is one turn faster than having Clarissa go and then Sigrid finishing. You have Alexa jumping with the CR, killing potentially on that turn before Clarissa even gets her second turn. So all in all, it is a faster, slightly faster run. Again, reliant on one source of defense break, so a bit less consistent compared to some other teams. But for my gear, for what I've invested in, I'm very happy with the outcome of Specialty Change Alexa, the Summer's Disciple one. Like I said, we just need the Clarissa skin and Summer skin, and then we'll be good. I'll be very happy with this team. If you're using SSB instead of Clarissa, you also filled out your Summer heroes, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I got the 2 here. So 100 guaranteed kill here. Oh yeah, so sometimes my speed tuning there, the CR boost is not enough, but I can make her faster. I can make her faster with just a mod gem and the effectiveness part. Oh nice, a 50 drop. But yeah, so there's a bit of speed RNG I have to tune out there. But anyways, I just want to make the showcase video in case you know, you have her build, but maybe she's not being used right now. Definitely usable in a one shot, and like I said, and I showed, she is pretty fast. So I'm gonna end this for the video recording. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube if you haven't, and as always, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.